So previously I had posted my frustration about the Windows 10. Recently installed it earlier this morning and immediately noticed a big change in the difference of what we have compared to Windows 8.1. We no longer have the option of a menu over here in regards to searching, which I am very grateful for because that was just a pain. So I don't have to go through flipping through all of the apps or anything like that just to get my desktop. It goes straight to my desktop whenever I log in. Instead, it has the um, old start menu, which is great. It's wonderful because um, a lot of us are so used to the start menu. However, when I originally started using the Windows 10, I noticed that my touchpad was not working. Of course, as we see now, it is working, and also I am able to see things. I had this pulled up because this is going to be the whole reason for the video. When I first installed Windows 10, or first had it updated and everything like that, my touchpad was not working. Um, I had many many resources available to me, of course, through the internet in regards to telling me how to fix the issue. Uh, they had told me to try making sure that my mouse was enabled, my touchpad was enabled, which it was. In fact, I had a lot of issues where I would have to enable the mouse and it would prompt me to restart the computer. So I did that each time. Every time I restarted the computer, it would go back to being disabled. It wouldn't enable the mouse again. I couldn't figure out what's going on. Uh, I tried I tried uninstalling the drivers and reinstalling the drivers, checking for updates and everything like that. I also tried rolling back the drivers and then checking to see if maybe it was just something to do with a new driver that was updated with the Windows 10. But it was not. It was not that issue. I also tried installing a patch that I saw on Facebook or on the internet somewhere, where it told me to go to a certain menu on my computer to install the patch, so that way it would allow my touchpad to be used. All in all, it was this website right here. It's going to be answers.microsoft.com, and along with the video that I'm going to upload onto YouTube, I'll include the link itself so that way you can follow along if you're not able to follow along with the video. The link brings me to the website. It says the person is having issues with their touchpad and they've gotten their touchpad to be enabled. Which is on the previous video. I'll show you how to make sure that your touchpad is enabled so that way you can get as far as that goes. Their touchpad's enabled, but it is not allowing them to click, which is still an issue in regards to the drivers as it's been determined. Um, the method on here of how to fix this issue is it says to press the Windows key, which is going to be this lovely window pane key right here, and then also the X key, which is right there. You're going to press these two at the same time, and a window, sorry, a window will display, and it says to click on Device Manager. So I click on Device Manager, and it tells me, let me go ahead and exit that out. It tells me that I have a list of all the devices that I have installed. and it's going to tell me to look for the one for touchpad drivers. Now, touchpad, of course, is your internal mouse on your laptop. Right here, you have your touchpad, you have your left button, and your right button. Okay, so that's going to be under mice and other pointing devices. You're going to click on the right arrow. And when I originally followed these steps, the Asus touchpad, as it's now labeled as, it was actually labeled as ELAN PS2, which after uninstalling the drivers, it did change. So looks like that the drivers that were previously installed or were installed with this new update, I'm not sure which one, it was not compatible. So um, yours may say ELAN PS2. If it does, it will give you the option right here to click on this window with an X. It says uninstall, as it says up here to do. It says right click on the device and then select uninstall. So you're going to uninstall your drivers. And then whenever you click on that, I'm not going to click on it because I have my Windows working just fine and my touchpad working just fine. You're going to click on it and it's going to give you a dialog box, a little pop-up box that will sit there and say, make sure you select the option to delete the driver package from the system. It will say, are you sure you want to delete the driver package or do you want to delete the driver package from the system? You're going to click yes, or you're going to click that box and it will select, it will put a check mark in that box. And then you're going to click on OK. And I didn't do this last part. It says in the action menu at the device manager, it says select scan for hardware changes option. This will cause the device driver to be reinstalled. Mine, when I did it, I clicked on it, I hit uninstall. It says Asus touchpad, you are about to uninstall this device from your system. Click delete, click OK, and it will prompt you to restart your computer. Some computers, if you don't click it to do scan for hardware changes, then it won't automatically check to make sure that the driver is reinstalled once you uninstall it and it restarts. So that may disable your touchpad. So if that does give you an option to do that, just go ahead and do that. And so that way you can make sure that your device is reinstalled. See, it says scanning for hardware changes. And then you close out all of your windows and you restart your computer. And when you restart your computer, your wonderful touchpad will work just fine. Hopefully, it will help you all with uh, this new Windows 10 update. Um, my initial discovery with the issues was it was frustrating, being the fact that we had a lot of issues with Windows 8 and Windows 8.1 whenever they came out. But so far, overall, the aesthetic view of Windows 10 is that it looks a lot better. So hopefully, they'll leave this one alone for a while and we'll be able to enjoy it long enough to be able to get used to it again. All right, thanks. And hopefully, everybody has discovered the issue and got it fixed and resolved, and you can enjoy your computer again. Have a great day.